All right, guys, happy Friday morning. Welcome, 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 welcome. Sorry I was a little late this morning getting onto the stream. Hope everybody's doing well. No camera today. I don't have a shirt on. It's Friday. It is what it is. I'm sorry. I'm only going to be probably trading the morning session if there's even a trade to be had. We're going to get right into it. Alibaba earnings. You have some stuff with Donald Trump and who he's electing. You're seeing names like Pfizer, Moderna getting hit. Let's get into it, guys. How's everybody doing? Clap it up. Let's go. Let's have a great day. It's Friday. Whatever happened yesterday, happened yesterday. It's not today. We're in today. We're not yesterday. We're not tomorrow. We're in today. Let's worry about today. One day at a time. All right? So, hit the like button. Subscribe. If it does not say live at the bottom of your screen, you are not with us right now. All right, trying to turn this red. All right, first things first. Alibaba reported somewhat decent earnings, but they kind of missed. They missed on cash on hand. I'll read this out really quickly to you guys. Come on, just everything's acting a little slow. But the only thing that they beat on, I guess, was pretty much revenue, cloud, and international sales shine. Free cash flow false, but whatever. So, excuse me. 2024 revenue growth of 5% year over year. Year on year. I'm sorry. 33.7 billion, beating analyst consistent estimates of 33.47. So they beat by 47, by 70, what is that, 50, is it 20, 23, 24 billion, or 23, 24 million. Adjusted earnings, 215, that was a miss of an estimate of 226. That's why you're seeing it pull back. Their earnings call, I don't know when it is. I'd have to look here. So, you know, it's unfortunate for them. So what I'm going to look for here is we have this 100-day moving average coming in on Alibaba. All right. And you also have, you guys may not be able to see it, but there's this little zone here that seems to be holding up. It's like, what did I write that? There was like 87. There was another little level here. Let me see. There's a level down here at like 86, 85. No, right here. This was the zone I was looking at. Not this one, but that would be your next level down at $80. You got to watch $88. Keep an eye on 88, but that's going to have us to the top left of the screen. It's going to have us break everything that we've done good. So what I'm going to look for is, let's see where we open up here on Alibaba. If this level regains, okay, if this 90, 91 level regains, I'm going to, if it recaptures it, probably look for a quick long, all right? And I'm only going to take that to probably 92 to 93. I'm going to take profits in front of 92. I'm going to have that trade off at 93. That's the target. That's what I have written down. But again, I got to be honest with you. This thing is just pulling back. It's selling off. The volume is there. Things could switch. As soon as we open up, this thing could switch. I think it is in what I would say is oversold. You know, and is ripe for a reversal, and that reversal could take us back to $95. That's why I still kind of like the long, okay, to 93 off of yesterday's low. As long as we don't break yesterday's low, and again, going back to the daily chart, as long as this 100-day moving average holds, and you have this rock solid resistance zone right here, right, where we gapped out of at 85, which is below the 100-day, which I'm going to use the 100-day moving average here on Alibaba as the play. All right, it's going to be either it holds and we get a little bit of a relief bounce on the open, or we don't. All right, and we break it, and then we use that as an area to get short, right, on the bounce back to it. So that is Alibaba. All right, that's the first one. Not something that I'm like crazy about, but there's volume, there's a play. Google, hit the like button, subscribe, please. Listen, next weekend is going to be the workshop. Next weekend's going to be the workshop. All right, so I have about 11 spots left. It's going to cover everything from entries, exits, sentiment, playbook. I have a bunch of charts that I have that I'm going to give out PDF in a PDF file, and you can print it out. You can just keep the file for yourself, and if you want to put it in a binder, which I would suggest, and then that way you have some, and then create your own. Right? Guys, I have a binder, not a binder just for Fed days, but I have charts from Fed days when Fed days matter, and you see these patterns and setups repeat. All right. Also, a bit of where you're struggling. Nobody is above anybody here. Like I've said before, a small account is anything less than $1 million in this industry. All right. So we're not here to, you're here. You guys should be able to want to be able to learn and make more, not just, you want to be consistent. Yes, this, that, and the third, but you want to be able to scale. And it takes there's a mental challenge there when you really want to scale. And that's why, there's ways to do it and there's ways not to do it. All right. Again, it's only $30. The money that we're raising for this workshop is going to the stream. There's a couple cool things that I would like to do. With your guys' help, we'd be able to get there and be able to make things happen. So thank you for that. You guys can email me, follow me on Twitter, message me on Twitter at Ivy League Trades. The link is in the description. If you guys have any questions, just send me an email, and we can go from there and talk more about it. But this workshop, I'm telling you guys, it's gonna go through all of it. You guys will have stuff to take home, and there's no way that it does not provide a better look, expectations on entries, exits, just a lot. So that link's in the description. If you want to buy someone else's spot, that's fine too. All right. Let's see here. And again, thank you guys for giving me the chance and the trust that, hey, I put, I'm betting on myself, that I can help you guys make some serious money and continue to do it. Google 175. 175. All right, 175. 175. Let me put this in real quick. Again, I do apologize. There's no camera just yet. I gotta reset up. Let me make sure everything is working. Everything's working, right? Look, I'm doing it now. We've already went through the stream. I figured it. Yeah, we're good. We're good. All right. Google. All right. So Google, I'm looking for this 20-day, and I want to see if we can get a reversal. I'm not keen on one idea here. There's a couple things going on here. All right. Let's go look at this to make sure that we have everything that we have, because so just want to make sure we don't have something crazy at like 10 o'clock, which would fit the script. All right, retail sales, blah, 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 blah. Retail sales month over month. It was just, it's a little bit higher, which is good. It's still decreasing. 915 industrial production. We should all already expect this to be somewhat flat or negative, or just in the low, anything below like 5. Let's see here. So we have business inventory, retail inventory, NOPA crush report, NOPA, Baker Hughes, the usual. All right, so nothing too crazy. All right. Let's go here. Let me get my scanners. So Google, Google's another one that's going to be on my watch today, and I'm watching 175, right? So I'm going to be playing this range from the 20-day, 175 to yesterday's close and 178. That's going to be my range. All right. If you guys want to look here on the top left of my screen, and in the bottom right as well. You know what? Yeah. We'll start with this one over here. You can see this green box that I have. If you see this these boxes on my charts, the blue is 100, green is 20, red is the 50-day, and turquoise is the 200-day. Yellow also is your 9 EMA. So you have on the bottom, okay, we're going to go to the bottom left here. On a 15-minute chart, you guys can see here support, broke, resistance, and you had some downside. You came up, you didn't get through it, but you kind of rejected it, but you held it. You had VWAP trade line, you know, that was off of a gap up, and it was able to hold, and it had this little pivot zone right here from, you know, a few days back where it was able to hold it as support, along with VWAP, along with the 9 EMA. A lot of reasons to be able to hold something up higher and provide support. So if it depends on literally where we open up. Like right now, we're going to be opening up, and we don't have anything to hold us up right now. So I'm looking for that 175. The trade, in my opinion, has kind of been taken from us. So, you know, I'm looking for a bounce back into 178 off of 175. Okay, 175 to... Where was it? I'm sorry, guys. Here. 175 to 174. Okay, 175, 174. You also have a bit of a cup and handle here, but do not trust it, because this cup and handle has a hell of a lot of volume in the places you don't want it, and that's the south side. You don't want to increase in volume on the opposite side of the trade pattern, right? If you're wanting a bullish setup here, you want massive volume on the upside of this, low volume on the down moves, etc., etc. So that's why I think, you know, this could pop, but I think it fails. So 175, the 20-day, and 174. 175, 174 longs, and if we can take profits through up before 178, we might even be able to get this thing back. I don't know if it's going to get back to 180, but for now I'm going to target 178. It's about $2-3 move here, and that's really what I'm going to be looking for out of Google. I'm not sure what that news was. Again, hit that like button for us. Subscribe if you haven't done so. We have a workshop. If you guys make any money with us today and you want to give back some of it, that would be awesome to help out the stream. Any donations, contributions, workshops, all that stuff goes to the stream, just so everybody is aware. What is that used for? That is used for Squawk Boxes. That's used for my time. That is also, more importantly, I want to be able to bring on some people. Okay, I want to be able to bring on people. There's a place that I would like to take this, and I have been thinking a lot about the stream in and of itself. It's been a year. Sometimes you might have to take things out back, shoot them, kill it, and start over. You know, do some. You know, if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. So, I don't know. Anyway, 178 is going to be the target for Google. All right. NVIDIA is another one. All right. We've talked about all week, Monday, Sunday, guys. 149, 150. All right, 149, 150. Monday I wasn't able to get the short because they came right out the gate at 180, 149 and just sold it. All right, that's on the what? It's written down on in the middle of my book here. 150 rejection. All right, 149/150. So I'd imagine. I don't know if I streamed Monday or Tuesday. One of those days I didn't stream. So, but it was that was one of the ones we talked about. All right, even Google's written underneath 184.50 to 185 rejection. Okay, so I mean, so when I go through all these charts in the morning, guys, write them down. Don't depend on me to you know, just because I'm not looking at it or get the entry point doesn't mean that you can't have it up and you're not able to take these trades. Like, look at right down beneath. He took them, you know. Guys, this is still kind of holding up. So I have also written down, and look, Google 184 short, 178, 180 target. It's so funny. BTCT 1950 holds long to 30 and 40. 30 and 40. So we have this. Oh, you did kind of already hit it, but so that was yesterday. All right, never mind. All right, NVIDIA. NVIDIA. Sorry about that. What am I watching today? Google, NVIDIA. Kind of just taking today as a day to see where I end up. First place I'm going to be looking. Oh, BABA, obviously. Whatever's trending is where I'm going to start. Okay. We'll look at the overall markets. The overall markets are pulling back. So NVIDIA. All right, bounces back into 146. Look at this. So yesterday, right? And I never took this trade. Do you guys remember me drawing this wedge here? You guys remember me drawing that? I do. And look what happened. Son of a bitch fell out of bed all day long. I didn't think it was going to give you that type of continuation because the market wasn't. You know, that's a nice little $2 move there on NVIDIA. So I'm going to be watching for bounce backs into 146. Yesterday's close. Yesterday's low. This whole area. Now, you have to understand on NVIDIA, you are holding up. And you have the trade line. That 20-day is coming up through 142. So this is our 20-day right there. So what I want to look for is bounce back rejections around 146. Also, there's another level here, 146 and 147. Okay? It's a dollar zone. All right? Right there. That's the rejection part that I'm looking for. And it may not reject because if you reclaim this level, then hey, you might just head right back to 148. But if the markets are going to bounce, I mean, NVIDIA kind of did its part. What time is it? We got 5 minutes. So yeah, right there. 146, 147 short on NVIDIA. Target 144, maybe even 142. All right, we're looking for a move back down to that 100-day moving average. 144 is that double top high. We can look at Tesla. So BABA, NVIDIA. I did not write down NVIDIA, so I'll forget it. This weekend, I'll have a better watch list. The markets needed to relax this week. I had a bad day yesterday. One small red trade due to my own fault. I had yesterday when the SPY bounced, I took the entry too late. Second, as soon as I got in, we got the follow through. And I saw on the follow through, if we go back to that live, you guys will hear me say, like, I'm watching the tape at time in level 2, the bids are not stepping up and they just stop. And they don't give it follow through. And it was at that moment that I knew, hey, they all came in down here and they don't step up. That's not a good look. What do I mean by step up? All those buyers that we bought the entry point, we want to see them, you know, the stock, you know, it goes up, you know, 35, 40, 60 cents, has a small little pullback, right? But you don't want that bounce when you get into the trade. And this is going to be in the workshop. I have tapes to show you guys a clear, how to, like, when reading the tape and time in sales and understanding, you know, you got like just, how do I say this? Most people don't understand Fibonacci's, right? They say, oh, it's support resistance. No, it is the underlying mental of the stock rallies and it pulls back, you know, less than a quarter of that rally and buyers step in. That is telling you, you know, that is a low volume. That is just profits being taken off of that rally. Get buyers to step back in. or with levels, this, that, and the third. It's not just like support, resistance. A lot of stuff I'm going over with the workshop. But I saw that yesterday. I took the trade late. I saw what was happening. And I didn't have enough time. I was a little slow to sell it at that brick wall that I saw. And then I wait. It goes green, and I put out a limit order at 47 cents, and I never got filled. And then I ended up market ordering out, and they filled me at 32 cents. Like they really whooped my ass yesterday, along with myself. That was my own fault. Monday, it was either Monday or Tuesday. I had a really good day. I had two really nice green trades on. It was either Monday or Tuesday on the SPY. It might have been Tuesday. I'm pretty sure it might have been Tuesday. So it is what it is. It's going to happen. My point to that is that we don't let that stuff hold us back. We realize what we did wrong. We try not to repeat it. We also understand that we are human. These things are going to happen. And you can't let it get to you. You can't blow yourself. If you're going out and, you're putting on too much risk on trades that are not worth it, you're going to end up in a misery. You're not going to be a good person to be around your family and friends. All right. You may even get to the point where you don't leave the bed for a week because you put on too much size and you got your ass busted. Right. And you get that feeling where you're sick. You don't want to eat. The feeling that nobody should have to feel, but not want to do it again. And then you think of all these things. Why didn't I just give myself time? Why did I go crazy on a weekly or a daily option? Right? Don't be dumb. Sell. Your job is to make money. You have a number. Your job is to make that number bigger. That's it. I don't care if you sell spreads. You buy the stock itself. If you short the stock itself. Whatever you got to do. Tesla. Sorry for that. I don't know how I got there. But Tesla. Tesla. You have the trade line here. Where are we? So we are above prior day's close and that trade line. You could look for a bounce back into 324. It's kind of far away. Anyway, we're open right now. Okay. I would watch this area right here at 319. Watch 319 on Tesla. See if that rejects. I haven't been watching Tesla all week. Oil looks like it's getting ready to sell off too, which could help the market. We talked about that yesterday. We had some trades. I did not think Oxy was going to do what it did, guys. I got to be honest with you. The move that it gave you guys yesterday, that was insane. All right, so I had this green box here, guys. Why do I have that up there? Well, you have the trade line, and you have this massive, triple, quadruple, crazy, stupid support zone between 300, 302, and 310. Let's see if this thing can hold. Let's see if this thing can hold. And I think she's doing a good job. That was heavy resistance up there pre-market. It's not a good sign. Not a good sign. We want to see this hold as support, and you want that continuation off of 312.50. Oh my goodness. Come on, baby. Come on. Let me pull up the markets. Again, thank you guys for being here. All we ask is hit the like button. And if you make any money with us, I keep saying us. It's just me. Feel free to give back to the stream. Stream donations and contributions, they go to the stream, not my pocket or lunch or what have you. Alright, SPY. Little relief bounce here. We have sold off. So everybody's talking about how they think the market's going to bounce back or whatever and that everything is cool. I want you guys to remember, nobody is talking about the debt ceiling that's going to be coming up. There it is. There's your 13 hold, and I was sitting here looking at something else.
Announced a fuel cell procurement agreement with AEP to power AI data centers. Shares were halted.
What is that? 317. It's another trade I missed. What an idiot, man. I'm such an
Now
idiot.
resuming.
Let's see here. Let's go to Goog. It's a nice, could be a nice little hold down here on Tesla. Let me pull this back. Come on. Give me 1 second, you guys. All right. Keep an eye on 593 on the SPY if you recapture this, but that level, for the most part, in my opinion, broke. So, sorry about that. I should have taken that, guys, when I had it. Nice job if you took Tesla. Let's see if we can get a bounce back here. Again, this is, you just have to watch, like, it's a couple different little areas there. Keep an eye on, like, 317.50. Yep, 317.50. Watch this zone right here, and it's prior day's VWAP. But again, this is, in my opinion, an important area here for Tesla. All right. If you get follow through, you're looking at like 326, like yesterday's high area, yesterday's open. All right, this nice little support level up there. That was a nice move. That's a really nice move, guys. And look at the volume you're getting off of that. We'll see if it gives you a continuation off of it, like the volume continues. Remember, like, in order for this to give you a continuation, you want this thing to at least have like 1.5 million, like 1.4. You need over 1 million shares to be traded. Okay, and so there you go. You did it again. That's the second 3-minute candle you did it at. And look at that. Where does that line up at? 38.2. Let's see if pre-market highs hold. All right, let's see if pre-market highs can hold. That's a nice bounce back. Beautiful. I don't know why. You know what? I would say you need over 1.5 million. I'm going to take that back. You need over 1.5 million. All right, sellers are coming in now, by the way, on Tesla. I got scared that my mic was off, that I was talking the whole time. So, yeah, I'm sure it is. We've been short DJT. I think that's why Ray put it in the chat. We've been leaning short on DJT. So the Qs are red. All right, and what's Tesla? Tesla's green. There's a little bit of relative strength there, guys. I want to hold this level. I want this 312 entry, and I'll be okay if it doesn't work. I'll be okay if it doesn't work. You know what I mean? Sometimes you just gotta... This is a little bit of support that turned resistance yesterday. Hold up. How you doing this morning, Brandon? As well as Matters. How you guys doing today? Take it easy too. Like, all right. So Tesla, check this. So we're coming in. See, this is important. You know what? I'm gonna flip the script here, guys. I'm flipping the script here, unless something happens. I can't get it. See, I hate when the market does this. Like when it makes these crazy moves, you can't fit anything. All right, there's the rejection. I think it just did it. So I only technically need. Come on. I only technically need. Bro, it's not letting me grab it.
XELB, non-timely
There it
10Q
is.
says for the 3 months ending
There's the rejection.
September 30th expects to
All right.
decrease in revenues to about $1.9 million. That's XELB. X-ray Echo Lima Bravo.
Target for that's going to be 300. This is not good. So what I'm looking at, look at this 15-minute chart here. Look at the trade line VWAP. You're stuck under it. Bang. So that's it. We got it. We got it. All right, let's pull up the 1 minute. Let's get our entry point. Bang. Let me go here. I'm going to be too late. I already know it. Man, I don't like this short. But it is what it is. Doesn't matter if I like it or not. Gotta do what the chart tells me to do. We're still holding here. Don't get too crazy. We're still holding on Tesla. This is you know, this thing might just sit in a range. Damn, she got. That sucks. Just like that, green to red. All right. So right now I'm looking at the 300s for today. I just pulled them up. No problem, bro. There's news there. Hold on.
New post-raise valuation seen at $50+ billion, raising capital largely from Middle East sovereign funds. XAI to use new capital to purchase 100,000 additional 100s.
Whoa, what is that? Damn, that's not cool. I hope my monitor isn't messing up.
That's NVDA.
Dude, what is... You guys see that? Oh my gosh. Be careful, guys. Yep. I want to see like right now it's mixed. Right now you should have a lot of sellers stepping in here, and you don't. Look at level. You guys read level 2. You can see it. See what I mean? See how it's recapturing it? Attempting to? Oh my, what is going on here? What is this? I'm going to get rid of it. Look at that, guys. Look at that. What'd I tell you? That's why that's important. Dude, they're still buying the shit out of this thing. And it's kind of going to the sell side. Let's see if it pulls back here a little bit. They're still buying it, guys. They're still buying this thing. Is that a, will we consider that a double bottom? I'm telling you guys, this is a serious level here. Nice, nice. I think I would watch 590. Keep my eye on that. You're underneath this level. This is where I would start probably, I don't know, after yesterday's concoction. you don't really have an. I mean, right now it's too early, in my opinion. But I think you would get short up here. But this is, there's a lot going on that says that we could bounce. That's why I think today you would want to look and use your level 2. I think it's important to use that. I know some people don't, but when they learn how to and they start doing it, they're like, oh shit, yeah, I need that. Yeah, I need that. That's why, like right now, it's giving me the conviction that I'm right on this short up here at the 90s. You know? So it's literally your backbone to, like, the mental support to stay in the trade and be short. We know the volume's been low. Now the question is, once it rejects it, does it give you the follow through? And right now you got buyers that are stepping in like crazy. Not really like crazy, but it's mixed. It's the mixed bag. Like I would say it's even. Now there they go. The sellers have overpowered them. Let's go back to Tesla real quick. Let's go back to Tesla. This thing might just end up consolidating here, and if it consolidates above this level here, then we could look for more than likely a bounce at the end of. Yep, dude, they're buying this thing. I haven't traded Tesla in a while. There it is. There's the pre-market bounce. Volume is really low though. All right. 300s are at $60. I don't know what to do, guys. I don't have conviction yet. Let's go here to the trade. I know I keep flipping it. Yep, they're buying the heck out of it, guys. Let's see. I want to see if, like, nothing would get me out of the long. Sellers have not really came in yet to, like, make me think that this thing's going to go back down. This tape is speeding up like crazy right there. I don't know what just happened, but they're still buying it. They're still buying Tesla. I think buyers are winning this, and I think if this continues, this is more of a long than anything else. I know it's the first 15 minutes here. Oh no. Oh no. Hold up. Alright. I just wanted to I got out of the options chain and I didn't want to do that. I just wanted to get, because I had the 300 puts on watch here. Let's see what happens back up there at the 320. I think I gotta be long this thing, guys. Look at this 15-minute candle here as well. You have over 10 million shares, which is good. Let's look for a move back to 320. I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try it, guys. Let's see what happens here through the high. It's going to be so much more now. I'm good. Look at that. They were just $200, and just on that break, they went up 60 cents. Dude, they went up over 50%. God damn it, man. It's all good. I'm not mad. I'm just, I'm not mad. It is what it is. I'm not going any further than 320. Dude, Tesla's trading awesome right now. Like, look at that. Reading the tape right there. Oh, that sucks, bro. We were short, B-Rad. Brandon, we were short, bro. I think this is a swing trade you got to take. Well, not now, but, you know what I mean? The 100 days holding. I would look for bounce back rejections up there at $30. Let's look at GameStop. GameStop was another one we were watching. Right? What was it? $30, $40 or something like that? 30, 40. We were looking for a rejection. Look, GameStop is opening up higher. And it's pulling back. Keep an eye out for GameStop. You called that one, Brandon. You said $40 a couple weeks ago. Baba. Let's keep an eye on Baba here. Let me go to the other screen so that we can have all the stocks in one uh, in one thing. So Baba fell out of bed right from the bell. Now it's bull flagging. Look at the volume on this thing too. So we're underneath the 100 day. This thing's probably going to go back down. If it fills the gap, this thing has room to like $85. That's what I would target for Baba. This thing trades weird though. So that trade's over with. Let's look at Google. So Google's trying to also put in a bit of a double bottom here. All right, so this 174, we said 174 to 175 would be the long. So let me put this here. I'll probably have to move the 20 day, and we were using the 20-day moving average, and buyers right now are winning this. Why does this guy on CNBC keep saying data centers? Like, is he purposely trying to be like Southern or something?
AREN.
Look at Tesla go, guys. Look, right to that 320 zone. Good job. Look, 355. If anybody took that Tesla trade, great job. That was an easy trade there. Time and sales confirmed that pullback probably made people scared. And, hey, it's telling us there's no reason to get out. Buyers are buying like crazy right now. So that was a nice trade. $2 to 250 was your entry. There's 355, 370 now trying to show up. 360. But that's a nice trade right there. It's a nice trade. Google, what are you going to do? Let's see if we can do the same thing here with Google. I don't like this as much as I like Tesla. See, that's the thing. Like, do we try for the long back to 178 for the rejection up there? I don't know if you get it. Because, like, look at this. Like, look at that 15-minute chart here. That is today, too. You haven't had that much selling pressure in the first 15 minutes of the day than all week. Thursday, Wednesday, Tuesday, Monday. Look at that. All right, look at that. Yeah, massive sell-side volume. So, right at the bell, at least. So, you had a lot of people get out of that. That is a nice break through the high of day. This is a pattern I'm going to save. I'm actually going to save this today. We'll see how this thing trades. I may even already have this. This is why it's important to save charts. You know, this would be under... I would put this under a, you know, a multi-year resistance zone where it breaks out. Not on the craziest volume, but on larger volume. On an increase in volume, and it's pulling back to hold it, and you're getting that, you know, the first time you pull into it, you should expect a bounce, and that would be the trade. Whether or not it gives you follow through, you know, there's a couple different aspects to it that, you know, I could get into, but this is a really nice picture perfect. You know, you'll see, we'll all see this again. We'll all see it again. You know, if you want to stick it out, 355. But I think there's been enough money made already where if the market continues to turn south, I haven't even looked at the SPY. It's probably a good thing. Yeah, it's still just hanging out at 390. $4. Damn, that's up 100% right now. I mean, that's even been, what, 950, already 100%. Again, I did not take this. I tried. I tried taking the 320s for today, but they shot up right on the first entry point on this candle here, off this bounce back, and they went from $2 to like 250 or 260, and I was like, to me, guys, I can't do it because when I do that, things I can't sit in the trade comfortably like I was able to do right there and just give the analysis. There's no reason to sell this. There's no reason to sell it. You know, on these pullbacks here, on this pullback, there was no reason to sell it. No reason at all. So if I can't be calm in a trade and do that, I'm good. I don't even want in. Let's see here. What else do we have? So let's go over here. So we have Tesla. We'll put Google. Let's look at NVIDIA. We'll look at Google. Come on. Oh, I already have Google there. All right. Hold on. Tesla's. See, they're still buying this, guys. I mean, sellers are kind of winning, but it's, you know, they're still stepping up. Look at the sizes on those. Look at the sizes on the buying, you know. Now, what happens is, like, what I would look for is what happens here. You know, what happens here? Do sellers really step up and buyers just stop? Do buyers just stop and sellers kind of remain the same? Then sure, I would look for, you know, another move back down to prior day's low or something. But that was a nice trade. Make sure everything is working here. Yeah, we're good. Oh no, what happened to... Hold on one second, you guys. Keep your eyes, for anybody that's still watching Google, keep your eyes on the clock. Keep your eye on the clock there. Look how long it's been sitting here. Alright, the Qs, they sold off. Let's look at the IWM. Find your leader, your laggard, blah, 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 blah. You guys know the deal. Alright, IWM, DIA, JPM. Look at JP Morgan. Just, guys, another opportunity up here for a short. There's another trade idea here. Stops above. I would put a stop. If you traded the short on this, well, I don't know if there's news, but this would be anything like once you start closing above 246 on JP Morgan is where I would sell. Okay? JP Morgan short. I got to fix my stuff real quick because the stream or whatever. So I have it. I have the stream on my phone in picture-in-picture, and I cheat code it without using the YouTube app. So just in case like the stream goes down or if something happens, I don't have to like, you know, I have it right in front of me as I'm you know, just doing what I do, you know. So just give me 1 second. There we go. I got it. Got it back up. We're good to go. Let me do this. All right, there it is, guys. Let's see. That's some nice volume on JP Morgan, though. Make sure there's no news with that. Let's see. Some nice volume. I wouldn't fight it. JP reportedly weighing options for its European headquarters in London. Dude, they've been building a lot of new buildings. You guys know that? Yeah, I'd be careful with this because there's a couple price target upgrades. It's funny when you see Wells Fargo upgrading their, not really their competition because they are two different banks, right? Wells Fargo is a little bit, Wells Fargo is the bank you go to for like your auto, like your riskier loans. They do more of the riskier stuff. Let's see here. So what was I just talking about before JP Morgan? Do you guys remember? Shit. NVIDIA never got back to 146. I can't believe I drew that wedge and I was like, and I never took it or looked back. That 20-day moving average for NVIDIA should be right around that zone. It should come up a little bit. Yep.
Coming up, business inventories for September, month over month, plus 0.2% expected. Retail inventories.
There's your 20-day.
0.3%.
And now you're underneath that level right there. So that would be the zone I would play. I would just say, hey, if sellers continue, it looks like buyers are stepping in though. Sellers are still there. I would give it 50-50. I don't think anybody's really winning this battle. Sellers, see, that's like right when you start thinking one side has the one side has it, the other just steps in out of nowhere. Yeah, sellers are they're hanging on now. Sellers are, yep. So that's the range. I'd play with that 144 to 142 range on NVIDIA. I would also, yep, and look at that trigger that was there too. That was a really nice sell trigger, right? Algorithms hit that, guys. They hit that. Look at that. VWAP, trade line, resistance, bang, all right there, and they all pile in. But look, the people are buying the shit out of this thing in front of their earnings. Sorry for my language. Right? They're trying to hold this thing up. They're not giving away so easy, guys. And anybody that was already short up in front of 149, 150. See what I mean? Look at the tail that's being put in. I don't know if I should try this. I kind of want to try the short on the retest, but I'm too slow. Nah, you know what? Nope. Needs more time, guys. Needs more time. Look at Tesla, 350. Those 320s are at 350 now. Congrats to anybody that was able to grab those. Damn. That's brutal. NVDA. Just give me 1 second, you guys. I don't have the chat up right now. That's why I keep saying 1 second. I'm zoning the SPY back out. You have a little, you could have, I'm not going to say that you're going to have support, but 588 could give you a little bit of a relief bounce, but 586 is really your zone for the SPY. I also have it. And look at the volume. Make sure you guys are looking at this volume. I don't know if what I'm seeing is from the end of the day, but
business inventories plus 0.1%.
It's nice and consistent.
Retail inventories plus 0.2% versus plus 0.3%.
You should get a bit of a relief bounce here. Yeah, so that was at the end of the day. Like the end of the day yesterday, the end of the day Wednesday, they had massive volume. Massive volume.
S&P future is falling to the lows now.
Let's see what happens right here. And there's a little bit of a relief bounce on the SPY.
55.
But I think it breaks. It's not a level that I think holds. All right. Let me. Oh, I have top chat. I don't have the chat live. Shit. Let me fix this real quick. There we go. All right. That's an island reversal. Be careful. There's your retest on NVIDIA. Watch NVIDIA, you guys. You know what? I have the NVIDIA options chain up, so I might as well. Look at this. Look at Google just holding on. It's just holding. So that's not good. So we've already made it. It's been about 15 minutes. It's been 30 minutes, really. So I would say that if this doesn't start trying to bounce here, that it might start getting ugly. Look at JP Morgan selling, pulling back off of that level, guys. 245. I would look for that 242 on JP Morgan. 242 is the target on JP Morgan if you guys take it. All right.
CELU Cellularity popping to
All right. You know what? I think I got to go after this.
Charlie Echo Lima uniform.
I don't know what to do. Do I take NVIDIA or do I go after JP Morgan? I don't know what to do. That's already done. That's already done. I have NVIDIA options chain up right now, so.
CCJ Kamiko getting some volume here. Charlie Juliet.
I had CCJ on the watch list a couple of weeks ago. Damn, guys. Look at CCJ. See if it breaks out. Yep, it's going to break out. Look at this, guys. I don't know what happened or what the news was.
Russia has imposed temporary restrictions on the export of enriched uranium to the U.S. It says exception is
okay.
Under one-off
all right.
by the Federal Service for Technical and Export Control.
That is a resistance zone here.
Shares of uranium issues moving on.
All right, that's CCJ, guys. That is CCJ. And I was just looking at this 15-minute chart here. Tesla's pulling back, or it's not moving. One of the two. Watch, see if it held there. It did. So CCJ just looked like it's trying to hold. What you have to watch 56 though. 56. Yeah, 56 is the is your kryptonite. And we're about overdone up here in front of 56. That's why I have these levels here, because I was already, I had it on my watch list, not this week, but last week. It was on the watch list. And I don't even think I told you guys.
LEU, Centrus Energy also getting a pop on that.
And you know what? That's funny that because the reason it caught my eye is because it was setting up like it was going to have news. We're going to get a move back down to 54. I'm going to look for a move back down to 54. 16. Damn, the spreads are stupid nasty. Holy cow. That's ridiculous. 17, 27. This thing's done with now. There you go. Get that bounce back and try to get like a 23 or something. I'm not going to get it. I'm too slow, guys. I'm not even going to be able to put out a limit order. So they are raising at 29. I'm going to see if I can put a 22, a limit order for like, man, I don't want to do that for today. Unless I only buy like a few contracts. I could buy like 3 or 4 contracts, but would it be worth it? And then set the limiter. So they're tightening up now. Look, there it is. It's going to go back to 54. I was too slow. I was going to, like, originally when we first looked at it. Look, somebody just put in for 44, 45. Oh my gosh, these guys are so dumb. What are they doing? Oh, don't be that person, you guys. Think about it. You got to get 40 cents. You think you're going to, like, like your break even. Wow. So there, that, and anything past that is profit. All right, anything past this level, if you pay 40 cents for it, this is your pretty much your break even, or you lose money really. So anything below 53.50 is where you would start making money. Again, that's with time. All right. If this thing can pop and really try to get like just act like it's going to go to 55, that's what I would like to see. Because I am not going to pay anything more than like 20 like 24 cents, 25 cents at the most. I'd like to get it for like 22, 23 cents and then I would be comfortable. But they're going to hold this thing up. Everybody's onto it now. And that's CCJ with that news. That Russian news came out. They're going to start, I don't know, doing something with uranium. Charging the U.S. more, charging people more or something. Mm. There we go. Here might be the chance. Here might be the time. See, look, they're already starting to step in. See, they keep doing. Oh my gosh.
DXYZ Destiny.
So I have the limit order up. I want to see if this tries to hold, guys. This is some big news here, in a way. But I think the fact that it just recaptured it. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Okay, good. I almost put out the limit order for 22 cents. I thought that it went through, but it said it gave me the warning sign. Look how they all jumped to 22. They must have gotten word. That's kind of funny, isn't it? Or is it because the familiarity with options? It's one of the two. I put that order out there. I accidentally hit it, but it said it didn't go. It's not that it didn't go through. It didn't go through because it said, "Hey, this is a weekly option. We just want you to know you can and will lose your money." This is probably not a good idea. If you see this pop up, this is a sign of us telling you that's probably not good. Give yourself time. Don't put too much pressure. Don't put all that pressure on yourself. But I think we can get this pull back to VWAP 54. And I think we can get there by 12 o'clock. If this level doesn't hold. Again, the stop loss is 55.50. So this is still in our zone. But if it sits up here, then your moving averages are going to start working itself up. Oh my gosh, look at that volume. Guess what? I just put one out, guys. I just put one out. Let's see if I got filled. They're not going to. Let's see. Nope, they're not going to do it. They're not going to do it. Cancel. Alright, I canceled it. And let's just double check. No, I did not get filled. So what I'm going to do is, again, this is our stop loss up here. Above that, closing above it. This is big news. There it goes. Now she should start to pop. And if she starts to pop and rip, that's a good stop loss, right? That tells us, hey, now things are going to start getting hairy. There you go. See what I mean? So that's identifying, the room that we should give it. And then, because if it goes above there, we would expect it to start trying to attempt to break out a little bit. Wow, 2 cents. That's so funny. Let's try it, guys. I'm gonna try for a. I'm gonna try and put these at like 8, 11, 9, and it's only gonna be a small position. Look, people are already trying 10. Let's try 10. Just get one. I'm gonna throw one order out there. See if they fill me. Let's see. It should pop up. There it is. There it is. So they did show it. Watch it go away, though. Watch. They'll get rid of it, and they won't show it. God damn it. Fill me, you Turk. God damn it. God damn it. Let's try and raise it to 13. 13. 13. Watch. Right here. 12. Come on. It's in. 13. God damn it. See how there's 500, 13, 14. Look, 600. This is what I hate about Thinkorswim. They're hiding orders that are already there. And I see it all the time with my orders. I see it all the time. Right? Because I'll put orders out and then they won't be showing it. They don't show it. Like, they didn't show all these orders. I'm going to be honest with you guys. All these people did not just step up at the same exact time. As soon as somebody triggers it, like me or you or someone else out there, there's already order. Like, the market makers already have orders there. And I feel like they should be showing it already. They should be showing it, and they don't. They don't show it. You know? Because then you would be able to see, hey, there's a lot of size here. There's a lot of size there. You know, there's not just 200 contracts and like everybody just moving around. Look, like, come on. Let's go scroll down. Let's go scroll down. All 4. So everybody's just sitting at 4. There's no 5s. Like, let's try this one more time. I'm just doing something here. This is definitely a breakout. This is starting to look like a breakout. It's trying really hard. It's trying really hard to break out, guys. I wanted to put in a limit order at 8 cents, but they're not going to give it to me. I'm just going to throw out one contract, 0.8. Good for the day. No, not 80 cents. Ho, 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 yeah. Try to be slick, huh? Ready? Here it goes. Now watch. It'll just jump. Right now. Nope. Didn't jump. I knew that was an odd number. I knew it was a not. If you go to 6, watch me move it down to 6. Right? I guarantee you'll see them all step up. Ready? Right now. Press OK. Oh, they've moved up. Damn, they jumped in front of my 8 already. Wait. See, I was looking at my screen. I wasn't looking. Oh, well. I'm going to cancel this and move on. I don't have time to waste on this. But these are all... Somebody is triggering these, right? Somebody will step up. And then what happens is the market makers or whatever, they move all their orders all up together and stuff. So, I'm not watching this anymore. This is now a breakout point, guys. We could start to see this thing squeeze if it's going to. See? See what I mean? That level right there was it. That 56 zone. It's still struggling up there, but there's still a lot of buying. There's still a lot of buying on this name.
URNM, uranium ETF at the highs now, 47.65.
They have not moved from 9. Alright, NVIDIA. NVIDIA's down at the 20-day with volume. You gotta love the music that they have for the bond commercials. It's like you're on an adventure. Like, I don't know if you guys can hear it or not. It like opens up. Like when he says like, talk to a bond expert. It's just funny. I don't know. I don't know if you guys can hear it or not. And now the music eases as the commercials come into
IPDN moving to the highs on light volume.
an
ETF
end.
profit note in November of 15%. IPDN.
Google, guys. Look at Google. This thing, the next level for this, outside of that 20-day moving average, which is going to start anchoring up, is way down here at 170. So you have a gap. You also have a gap fill down here at 171. I think we might ride this strength here on Google. 172. Wait, no, why do I have an open order? I should not have any opened orders. Okay. I was going to say, I better not have an order there. Come on. I'm going to try and get this at... I was hoping to get it at 16 or 15. I want to look for a bounce back here on Google. All right, let's see if we can get an entry up here, and I'm going to try to get short Google, guys. Let me double check this. Let me double check this really quickly. I want to try. I'm looking. Listen, this is way out of the money, so you got to be on. Either buy in the money or get in the money for next week. We could look for something for next week too. We could do that. But I'm just looking for a scalp here. I'm looking for a scalp. All right. They're not going past 15. I'm just going to be patient here. Just going to be patient. Just going to be patient. Wait, we said 174 to 175 long, but hold up. I want to see if we can get a bounce back into this zone up here, guys. So I'm going to be a little patient. And if you guys look at the volume that kind of is peeking its head out there on the buy side too. And if the market if the market finds a bottom, then that can mean we could have a mean reversal where people start taking profits from yesterday and Tuesday afternoon and Tuesday whenever people got short at that 598 to 600, and you have people that could be taking profit from Thursday, Wednesday, from Monday, guys, coming in the day on Monday. You could start having, so think about that. Sure, yes, we're pulling back and we're selling off a bit here, but at the same time, if you come into a little bit of a level, you could start to see at a certain point, when it's paid everyone, profits being taken on that downside. That's why we have big up moves and big down moves in those bear markets. It's not the only reason, but feel. What's everybody watching? How's everybody doing? Just checking in with everybody right now. Excuse me. Damn, I'm out of coffee. It's all good. Bob, just consolidating. I have an order out for 16 cents here, guys, on Google. I didn't send it through. I almost did, though. I almost sent it through. I didn't yet, because I'm kind of waiting here. I think we're a bit extended.
COSM, Cosmos Health, reported revenue of 12.41 million.
I don't know, this sounds crazy, but down here at 174, look at the buyers coming in. Look at the bids. Watch the bids and the ask, guys. Start watching the size if you want to watch Google. And I will say this: the only way to get good at trading is to practice. Okay, the only way to get good at tape reading is to practice. Take time during the day to sit and watch it. What just if you have questions, you can ask them in the chat or whatever. I'd be glad to help. But that's the only way you get better. Like honestly, I've like you guys got to understand. I did that. I've done that, and I'll continue to do it. Like the reason I can, sense a little bit of these things is because I've taken the time to sit and read the level 2 and time and sales, and not once, not twice, not 3 times, right? And working on entries, working on options, working on different things. You got to practice it to get good all around. Small caps, trading small caps even when they're not in session, right? Just understanding the price action, understanding what works. Just practice, guys. That's the only way you're going to get at a level that you want to, at the level you want to get to. Not to say that you guys aren't there, but so I'm watching that 174 in Google. There's NVIDIA. Looks like it's bouncing off its 20-day moving average. Bids are stepping up. Look at that. Nice size there too on the bids, guys. Nice size. Still a little bit of sellers there, but ultimately I think buyers will win here for a little bit until something else changes. And then you'll take notice to what price it makes that change at. CCJ. Let's watch the SPY. Let's see if we have, again, practice. Let me pull up here. I'm just going to go here, actually. I'll go here. JP Morgan just pulled back and is trying to hold. See if it puts in a double top up there. I feel like the markets might start to turn around. You have NVIDIA, okay, right there at the 20-day and stuff, and see if it can try to turn itself around a little bit. That was a really nice rejection. I guess I kept my eyes off. Oh, no. 146 to 147 we were watching. That was the level we were watching for. Sorry about that. Qs are just dying. It's unfortunate. You just turned that into a resistance zone, guys. You just turned 500 into a resistance zone. If that continues to act as resistance, 495 on tap. 495 on tap. You actually even have a gap fill here that takes you down to 492 on the Qs. This thing is straight down. What's Snowflake doing? Snowflake down. MSTR. If you guys could you guys just spam a bunch of tickers in the chat for me? There's a rejection of the 100-day. Let's see here. Google's trying to bounce off of 174. All right. Just had to stand up. I got a lot of sleep yesterday, guys. I was tired as shit yesterday, and I wonder if that's also why my performance was ass. Was dog. You know what? All right, Google. Here we go. This thing is setting up, guys, for a bounce back. And that bounce back could take us back to 175. Alright, 175, 175.76. Sellers are... MVST. I would be careful. There's not a lot of liquidity on that thing. For a 75-cent share, you need at least, like, even on a 1 minute, like, well, you do have about 1 million shares. It's like I don't think this thing has enough liquidity. This is a nice move. I mean, this is what is that? 10 cents on 65 cents. It's a little over 15%, or a little over 10%, 12, 13%. But I'm going to keep my eye on that. It's above all. See, it's above everything. I feel like the play on this would have to be the short. 99. But I appreciate that, Brandon. I appreciate it, bro. Let's go look at Apple. Why is this not saving anymore? Like, my daily chart, I was actually really happy. This thing was actually saving. It was actually doing its job. It was saving. And then it just, like, all of a sudden stopped. And I didn't move it. I think that's the other thing about Thinkorswim that I don't like is, like, just getting to the charts to just stay where you left them. And, like, when you save it, to have it saved there. Again, it's an older system, so it is what it is. And we talked about that bounce back on Apple. If you rejected that 50 and 20 day, you know, things could get a little ugly. But it's got some support here. Let's go to... Yeah, Tesla playing around. I gotta make some type of money today.
Well, we certainly appreciate you taking the time today, Joanne, to talk us through some of the big questions that investors have. Thank you. presented by Royal Caribbean, General Motors, and Deckers Outdoor. Success Hoka.
Meantime, S&P's on pace for a down week. Check out some of the biggest laggards since Monday. Supermicro is going to be on the top of that list. You can understand why. Right now, though, 1% declines on
All right.
S&P.
Let's see if you can't reverse here, Google.
And almost to the Nas. Coming up,
And now it's starting to make a little bit of money. Not a lot.
We'll talk about that impact on the market in a minute.
I gotta get something to eat.
In life, I'm reminded that it's not about the destination, it is truly about the journey.
Wall Street forecasts over $100 billion in sales for weight loss drugs known as GLP-1, even with disliked injections. Dehydrotech processing of a GLP-1 drug demonstrated
So what do we have?
reduction and reduced side effects. Study results are arriving monthly, and Luxeria
Oh, you know what?
relationship within the global pharmaceutical industry. Luxeria Bioscience, transforming the future of GLP-1 drug delivery.
We need a small business loan fast.
I got this.
Loan Canada.
Here's a better way to get a fast small business loan. Go to ondeck.com, and if approved, get your funds as soon as the same day. Your loan is on deck. Is this your dream of retirement?
Look, GameStop is starting to.
Or is this a little more your style? Retiring wealth isn't a guarantee, it's a goal.
Let's take a look at GameStop real quick. I gotta get something. Damn, this thing's gonna. Is this thing really gonna start to sell off without me?
INCY, India November Charlie Yankee.
Shit.
Trade is circulating. INCY is preparing a sale.
Is that intuitive? Oh, it's Insight. Oh, wow.
To Novartis. Not
Novartis. Myrna, you better not pop. You are not getting bought out.
Because people work better, everything works better. So, just get to work.
Is your cell phone missing? No, he's super nice.
Thank you, Betty. Scan the code, shop the tank. Tuesdays, 9 Eastern, CNBC.
He's an exceptional assassin. I know I can find him. All right, win.
Alright, let's see. Fuck, I don't have crackers. Bob was selling off. NVIDIA. Video, Goog. Damn, there goes Google.
An advisor to Iran's supreme leader saying in Beirut today that Tehran will back any decision by Lebanon to secure a ceasefire with Israel. The comments coming as Israel kept up its bombardment today of Hezbollah-controlled areas in Beirut. General Motors today laid off about 1,000 employees as the carmaker looks to cut costs and realign its priorities. That's according to
So a lot of layoffs happening. Look, GM's starting to go down now, guys.
Getting some small volume coming in now. Charlie Yankee, Charlie November.
spokesperson confirmed layoffs but did not disclose the number. And the world's largest
CCJ starting to pull back now.
these so-called liquid gold are on pace to fall by
Spreads are tightening up too. There's not much volume in it.
brands such as Bertolli and Carbonell. Extreme weather and drought in southern Europe had caused shortages and
Fed's Collins says not seeing evidence of new inflation pressures. The job market looks like full employment conditions. Sees healthy labor market conditions. Doesn't see big urgency.
Yes,
lower rates,
Lunar.
but wants to preserve healthy economy. Collins won't speculate
A lot of
about
people
when
were
Trump
talking
will fill
about
in the
this.
economy. said tariffs can be a driver of inflation.
Sold off massively
Speaking
yesterday.
on Bloomberg TV.
I think that's it. Yesterday was the day. You know, unless you want to take a swing trade or something. I went and grabbed a bowl of cereal, guys. I'm sorry. Sorry about that. Sorry about that.
As far as food, because this is part of his whole agenda, right? He's gone after Fruit Loops and artificial coloring, and I'm talking to some of these food companies about what it will mean for them and how big of a deal it would be for business.
Look at that retest of Tesla, guys. Check that out. Look at that right there. Let's go watch it.
Those more controversial now, hemp or
Zelensky tells Ukraine film broadcaster war will end sooner under Trump administration.
Market might like that.
ISG to
I know my
assess
mouth's full, but I'm
Microsoft
sorry.
AI and cloud ecosystem.
That was big news right there. Did you hear that? Zelensky said the war will end sooner under Trump. And look, Zelensky knows it. Because Zelensky knows Obama and Biden versus Trump and them. You know? He knows what type of people they are. And it's not really just to war, but it's more so to Putin. They just don't like Putin for whatever reason. And nobody says you have to like someone, but really it shouldn't be a problem until there's a problem. And I think what happened was, like, again, for those that don't know this, George Bush, and not just George Bush, but the pretty much,
Getting another pump here today.
the administration at the time
GORV.
was coming to an arms deal with Russia, which meant, and that arms deal has to do with nuclear weapons in or not in conflicts, where there was going to be, there was going to be not just a mutual agreement, but, people checking to say, hey, these weapons are here, they're disabled. We're not using it, you're not using it. And I'm sure there was a lot more to it. But it would have made this world a safer place. You know what I mean? And it was just like, and these are things that Clinton did. George Bush Sr., George Bush, and Trump. It's only been Obama and Joe who have just decided that they have the back and the military, and they have all these kids that they fooled, where they just can do whatever the hell they want. And it's not okay, because at the end of the day, we can all get blown off this map. For the people that don't know, some of these missiles, these nukes with nuke warheads on them, are as big as the Eiffel Tower. Not the Eiffel Tower, but, they're like the Statue of Liberty. The size of the Statue of Liberty. And they have a bunch of them.
GORV
And the radiuses,
agreed to sell 7 dealerships to Campbell
like
Road
the burn zone,
WH for
where you would just get burned up, is like
that was the
40 to 80 miles wide.
one GORV.
And that's not even the complications outside of it. That's like DC gets hit. It's going to be pretty much Maryland and Virginia. Like, you're talking 1.5 million to 2 million people gone. Just off the hit. Not any complications after that. So that's why it's such a big deal to just stop the foolishness. And that's one. They have 40 to 50 of each different kinds, of just, these certain ones. And they have different kinds of them. So it's like, I don't know. Just, it's nothing to be scared of, but it's like, I just look at it like, it wasn't Russia who flew the planes into 9/11, into the World Trade Tower. You know what I mean? Russia hasn't committed anything like that. They have that type of stuff happen to them. Sure, does he treat his people badly or they don't do, you know, it's how they run their country. Sure, we can agree on that, but it's not like, you know, can you trust him? Maybe, maybe not. Would I? I would always have I would be on the fence. I would I wouldn't just take him for his word, but I also wouldn't discount something happening. But that's what they've told us. You know, but it's not like they're out there doing, you know, like Kim Jong Un sending missiles over Japan. What happens if something goes wrong and innocent people in Japan get hurt? Now that's something to be upset about. You know, that's all. That's just how I view things. You know, and I just think Obama and Joe, they really just do what they want to do, whether it's good for us or not, and they'll throw all the money in the world and the military at it, but yet won't give Ukraine the spot in the EU. Won't just say, you know what, we're going to go to war. Like, if you really care about Ukraine, lace up the boots, all of us, France, America, go to war. Stop half-assing it. You know, like, but that's what I mean. It's like they don't, you know, I don't know. I don't understand them. I'm just going to be honest with you, because none of this shit was ever a problem in my whole life. It wasn't a problem under Bush Senior. You know, it wasn't a problem under Bush. And again, I say this because Bush was coming to an arms treaty, which meant that any conflict, or whether there wasn't a conflict, the world was safe from nukes. Okay? Like, that was a big fucking deal. And they walked away from it. But yet, they think they're for the safety of everyone. Nobody's saying that you have to trust them or like them. But realize, this isn't like Russia is like the Taliban and they're just flying planes into buildings and terrorizing the world. Really, I haven't seen them terrorize anything but parts of Ukraine that they want to go back and reclaim. Because they see another country's leaders going in there to try to take it for themselves. So what else are they going to do? That's their trade partner. You know, so that's just the way I see it. You know, and I think a lot of this shit ends once you get Obama and Joe type of, like that. You get them out of the White House, and if things start calming down a little bit. They choose to get all the vast oil and stuff from Russia, the Middle East, and things like that. The prices go up. They don't want pipelines to help bring prices down. You know, they don't want that. So, you know, so for anybody that doesn't know, these oil companies, anything over $30, $35 to $40, they're profitable. $30 to $40, $30, $35 a barrel. Okay, given the times. Now with inflation, we could say $40 a barrel. They're going to be profitable. You know, they're even more profitable when it's up at highs. So anything over a 30, I'm going to say 35 to 40 to be safe. Anything over 35, 40 a barrel, they're good. They're making money. So, all right, Tesla rejecting again, guys. Let's see if they continue it, though. You're not getting the continuation for the pullback. That long was a nice long. And that's how we should be in trades. Seeing this bounce back and understanding, hey, you know, when you're reading the tape, it's giving you the conviction not to be nervous. Oh, hey, there's no reason to sell this, guys. They're, you know, buyers are still here gobbling this thing up in a manner that the sellers aren't touching them. You know, and that was 100%, you know, anywhere from 80 to 100%. You know, so this pullback, thinking, you know, it's a lower high or whatever, and look, you saw it in the volume. But level 2 told you I have a 1 minute up here, it told you before that candle was finished. You know? So, I'm going to do my best to, you know, that's how we should be trading. Just like how I called out Tesla. You know, this will be up, so it'll be live. I'm going to go pour some more cereal. I'll be right back, guys. Again, I want to thank you guys for being here. Hit the like button, subscribe, all that fun stuff. We're running a workshop. I know some of you guys know. I have not checked my messages or emails yet. But again, sign up or, you know.
GORV shares continuing now higher.
Grab a spot for someone else, for a stranger. Share the stream. To a number, a friend, a stranger. Appreciate it. All right, So Tesla, 2 minute, 3 minute. I gotta turn the heat down too. Skin hot. Look at Google, guys. Or no, that's NVIDIA. 142 on NVIDIA. Let's watch Google. See, is the overall markets bouncing back? Because we said 140, 144, 145. Okay, 144 broke.
$1.42 now on
If
GLRP.
NVIDIA starts bouncing, you can see the price action here. It's getting a little squabbly right there at 174. They're like, nah, 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 nah. We're not letting you go down. Google has a lot more room to the downside if it cannot reclaim 40. You're talking down there at the low 170s. Just so you guys are aware. Is anybody still following CCJ? Oh, look at Tesla. See if it's able to hold. Check this out here. See if this is able to hold.
Absolutely, Emily. Thank you very much. Emily Brogan. Speaking of Trump and Musk, last night they were joined by the first foreign leader to visit.
Those Google puts, look, they're up 100%. They were 14, 15, 16 cents. For the 172.50 puts, They're up 35, 33 cents. They're up over 100% now. Just off of that move right there.
When we started feeding Bogey the farmer's dog, he lost so much weight. Pre-portion
If you
pack
guys,
makes it
if
really
you guys, anybody out there that took them that ended up saying, I still think this market's weak and it's time to, I think you could get 200%. Google could have a lot more room to go. I don't know if it does, but it could.
Plus, hands-free Skechers slip-ins are perfect for everybody, from kids to grandparents. Give your loved ones hands-free Skechers slip-ins.
Do you see yourself enjoying a comfortable retirement like these folks? As I remind our clients, you get what you plan for. You may have a retirement plan in place, but are you sure it's the right one for you? Creating a plan with Fisher Investments gives you the confidence your
Nvidia might be a short.
20 million people annually end up in intensive care units and require mechanical ventilation. Now, Extreme Technologies, a NASDAQ company, symbol IINN.
Again, I do apologize. I'm just eating a bowl of cereal. I'm hungry. I don't know what else to do. But I got to get this information out there. If you're a person who thinks Nvidia has further room to go
Demonstrated a sustained efficacy and long-term safety profile in management of primary
to the downside,
biliary cholangitis. Shows 81%
I would
efficacy
use
in phase
143.50,
sure study. That's Gulf India.
that zone, as your entry point for a short.
went all in on gold.
143.50. Watch that area and what happens there. Watch level 2. See what happens at 143.50 area. 143.60.
AVIR, Atia Pharma presents multiple new data sets supporting the combination.
All right, I'm done. I'm done eating. Sorry about that. Microsoft selling off too. Damn. Damn, son. Where'd you find that one? All right. So what I'm gonna do is just go ahead and look around here. If you guys have any questions or anything, tickers, anything you guys want to do, if you guys want to look for real estate, commercial, residential, if you guys want to go over some of these earnings, let's go look at Shopify. I feel like I forgot about Shopify. It's a nice little pullback. I feel like Tesla's the play. Stays almost done and I didn't get a trade, and I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. I can sit here and get frustrated about it, but you know, I tried to take Tesla, but it just it blasted off, and it took me too long to get in it. Let's go to McDonald's. Just check up on this. She's down and out. You know, what's new? I mean, guys, the Qs could be, it's down 2% right now. 292. There goes McDonald's. It's starting to drill. Look at it. It's drilling. It's crazy. CCJ. They're going to hold this thing up.
Peter, but lots been made this week of the shift from semis or hardware to software. The argument goes it's more difficult to tear software. There's a little squishiness in PCs and others on the
Everything's selling off.
And it's just more volatile in general given their end markets. I wonder how long you think that can continue.
IWM looks like it's trying to put in a bottom. We talked about this too. DJT, let's find out. Thank you for that. Thank you for that. I'm still looking for opportunity. Yeah, that's a beautiful wedge, bro. I like that. Look at this. Boom. Come on. Boom. Look right there. Look at the 1 minute. Oh, shit. You know, I would put it like right there, but oh my god, this software sucks. Yes, it is going. This has room too. You want to you got to keep these bids up. You got to keep them buying. Stay buying. I'm going to go for it. I'll go for it with you. First level we're going to watch for. If you take this, take profits in front of 29. All right, in front of 29. You got to get through high a day. That's the first thing. We got to get through high a day. Let me get rid of this. No, don't duplicate. Remove. You know, if you buy more, Brandon, you better fucking take your money. I'm gonna smack the shit out of you, bro. If you buy it and that mother sucker pays you and you don't take your money, bro, I'm just gonna shake my head. Here, sorry, I didn't mean to have the mouse clicking in front of the mic like that. Sometimes, I don't know how, but my mic sometimes just finds its way turned back and it's like creeping towards me. Oh, nice, nice. I thought you said you still had some bags you were holding from DJT. Yeah, I'm only playing. I mean, look, we have the 100-day moving average. I think we got to target $30. I think 30's got to be our target. I like it. I like it for a test of $30. This could be nice. Appreciate that, man. Good job, bro. Hell yeah. I'm trying. I might miss this. I'm trying. DJT. I'm typing it in right now. Options chain. Let me pull the options chain up down here so I can just watch it with you guys. 29 is 30 cents. What's the volume and everything? 2187. I'll do the 29s. The delta isn't too bad. Hold on. 29. 29 with a 33 delta. So dollar for dollar. Listen, it's 12 o'clock or it's 11. 29, right? Okay, click. Trade options. 27. Trade. Damn. Fuck, I'm not going to be able to get it. I'm trying, guys. It's just taking me a minute here. The spreads are pretty tight right there. I like that. So I don't even know if it's worth it for me to try to put a limit order out. We want to see buyers right now. Watch your level 2. This is going to be key here. Let me zoom in real quick. We gotta let it pull back a little bit. I think we get 28. I think we can get 28. I think we can get this back down. I want to see these people step in here in front of you. I want to see buying. Buying, 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 buying. 24, 23, 23, 26. Shit. Fuck. Oh my gosh. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Hold on. Just hold on. I'm not going to get it. I should probably just market order in now. Fuck. Sorry for the language. For anybody at work. Shit. Oh, no, 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 no. See, it takes me a minute. Fuck. I know, I'm trying to time this too perfect. Alright, I'm just going to take it. I'm just going to take it. Oh, no, 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 no. Alright, so right there. Just hold on, guys. Limit. Let's see. Alright, you know what? I just sent the order in. I just sent the order in at 24, guys. Come on, let's go. Let's go. I know that they filled some people. They're not going to fill me.
Watching Nike today, raising the dividend 8% to 40 cents. Bill Ackman's Pershing Square also increasing its stake by more than 400%. Stocks obviously had a rough year, down almost 30% year to date. Stay with us.
Now they're scamming, guys. The spreads just got wide. That's not cool. See, oh my god, this is bullshit, bro. This is absolute bullshit. I'm gonna wait. I'm just gonna market order in when the spreads tighten. I canceled that limit order. They're still buying it. This is a good sign. This is exactly what we want to see. What do I have here? 29 calls. These calls are for today. I could have market ordered for 24 cents. God damn it. Sorry, I wasn't watching.
South Korea's June begins.
Oh, okay.
We understand what really matters to your clients is having peace of mind. Your dedication says you'll always be there for them. And at Trading Myanmar, it's our mission to always be there for you.
Will they fill me at... See, I was about to say 26 cents. Fuck. I'm not going to get in this, guys. They're not giving me the opportunity. I'm not getting the opportunity to get in. Let me throw out one order for 26 cents just to see. Look, they've already... Hold on. Let's see. And I don't want to... 26. Look, they don't want to fill me. They're going to send it down. Look, they just jump in front of me. They're fucking dickheads, man. Excuse my language. It is what it is. I'm not paying 30 cents. Like, that's crazy. That's ridiculous. And that was the spread. See, that low 20s to 30s. Think about it, guys. 20 cents to 30 cents is 50%. So I need this where I need it. Look, that's why the volume on this extension, look how low it is. Because they're, you know, a lot of people are not getting the price that they want. For anybody that's here with us trading it. I'm not buying it. You know, this stuff stopped me from buying it. I wasn't able to get a fill down at 24 or 23 cents. At the low 20s. They wouldn't fill me down there. They just kept jumping me in. They kept jumping me. And they wouldn't fill it. Which is ridiculous. I'll have to see what the last one was filled at too. Because then if they weren't filling me, then that tells me they're hiding orders on level 2 for the person that's filled. Like for retail. You know, and this isn't good for an extension higher. Like, this is not going to help you take the stock higher when they do stuff like this. Like, it's like you need a reason. Like, you need to entice buyers to stay in it and be in it. I'm not in this. That's liquidity, you know. That was a joke trying to get in that. That's crazy. We'll see. See if we can get something here. I'll throw... I don't even feel comfortable doing it, but... I was thinking 22 cents. If we get a pullback. Because you just started seeing 11 and 10 cents here. Let's watch the market. Let me see. Let me pull this up. DJT. Market's bouncing, guys. The market's bouncing. Google's been really weak as of lately. NVDA. TSLA. NVIDIA to 144. Tesla. We could get a nice little rejection up here on Tesla. Watch this selling pressure. I actually kind of like Tesla. I actually like Tesla up here. You know, I'm not keen on the selling factor of this, but if it does, look, there goes DJT. Look at the bids and everything on DJT. Like, if you were able to get filled at 22, 23, 24 cents, you can get out now at over 50%. The ask on there, the spread is 32.40. You could throw out a 34 and get filled, a 34 to 35. And you would have over 100, or not 100, but you'd have over 50%. And technically could be done for the day if you made enough money. You know, just off of that type of move there. But you had to be able to get in. That was a problem too. Alright, Tesla, what are you doing here? Look, they're buying. Buying right through that level. Buying right through that level. Continue to buy right through that level. Buy, 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 buy. Them motherfuckers are buying Tesla. It's a nice move. Damn. What were those 320 calls? They're almost at 100% now. They were $2 when we were looking at them. Those 320s were 200 when we were looking at, or $2 when we were looking at them. For the 320s. 320 calls. What else am I missing? What's something that I'm forgetting about? JP Morgan. Look at this. Nice little break and retest on JP Morgan. Keep your eye on the Dow if you're going to watch JP Morgan, DIA. See if the Dow can... Look, the Dow trying to break and retest. I'm not saying it's going to, but if the Dow can hold this zone, if you get the Dow to hold, I'd say 434.63 held. 434.63, I would like it to hold 434.97 where you're at now. And 95, yeah. They're buying JP. That means Dow might stay. Let's see. They're betting on it to stay. Man, nice job. DJT's a beast. That sucks, bro. I don't know what else to do, guys. You know what I mean? I can't, like, this is why I can't take something at 26 cents. Like, I need it where I need it. Warren Kitty's gonna buy in. Did he tweet or anything? Excuse me. Look, now GameStop. It actually broke prior day's low. Went right to prior day's close. And it's like just ripping back to the upside.
think that's kind of the dynamic that we have right now. Now, you tell me that the economy's going to soften in a significant way, and then we have to make those adjustments. But as the economy's running as strong as it is, I believe that's the dynamic.
I mean, one of the signals coming from the credit
This is kind of hard searching for something here at 11:30 on a Friday when there's been such tremendous opportunity already. It's trying not to give up.
And so we've seen that in growth where the Fed is lowering rates. So I went back and looked at history, and I've only seen that one time in modern day finance over the last 50 years where rates have come down 75 basis points, yet the long rates have gone up 75 basis points, and the economy's growing. And that was during the period of 1996 to 1998. And so then you ask yourself the follow-on question.
This guy is smart.
Credit spreads in the credit markets.
Back in 1996.
Level of credit spreads that we ever had in the history of this country in both investment grade corporates and high yield. So right now, just recently, triple B's have traded inside of 100 spread, double B's have traded inside of 200 spread, and high yield, which includes triple C's, are inside of 300 spread. I believe we're going to be at these spreads, these tight spreads, for over a year because we have the Fed easing while we have.
I was just listening to this guy talking about the credit markets here.
Investing in high yield because it offers a pretty good yield. If you want the best yield, you lean into private credit because that's it, 11, 12, 13% yielding asset category.
This is our retest up here. They're selling in front of this level at 326, 325 on Tesla.
For private credit. So we've gone from the golden era of credit to the golden era of private
We've
credit.
already been there, haven't we?
We had, and it's going to continue. Really in a big way. Relative value is what matters. It's even more relative value today than ever because those spreads will not
I had the craziest dream last night.
at the mean, and the yields are higher.
The craziest dream.
Are the most attractive alternative asset class that we've seen.
I know that was out of nowhere, but
So that's why investors, number one, are allocating more to private credit than any other alternative asset class.
Finally, if the 90s are a good analog on credit,
Yes, Carl.
is also a good analog on equities and market concentration and new technologies?
It's a really important question, and no one has that answer. But this is what I share with you is that we've had back-to-back, and you have to add it to the Biden administration, back-to-back 20% returns for the S&P. And we've only seen that twice in the last 100 years. And here we are, back-to-back 20%. And so next year we have earnings boosted like expectations of 14% in terms of what market analysts expect S&P earnings to increase.
that's beautiful.
And so there can be
325.
in there. We'll have to see. It's too early to tell, but it's hard to be 20%, 20%, and 20%. That's never happened before. So I'm a little less bullish, although I'm constructive. I'm constructive on equities. I think they'll go higher, not lower next year, as the Trump growth trade continues to permeate itself. But I'm not sure it'll be such an amazing year as the last 2 years, I think.
Well, Bruce,
Let's see
I mean,
here.
that's a lot
Boom,
of information.
boom.
Thank you. Fired up.
GameStop. That's a nice little break and retest up there.
We haven't heard like DC real estate.
I don't really
It's a marathon.
like that level.
Year that changed OpenAI from CEO Sam Altman's ousting to his return. What's next for the hottest name in Silicon Valley?
Speaking of Sam Altman, the CEO of Oklo is with us. That's the nuclear company he backs. We're going to talk about the company's results and the outlook for the industry as the president-elect takes a more bearish stance than President Biden, perhaps. Stay with us. Welcome to Reinvented with Accenture. I'm super excited to welcome Corey Berry, the CEO of Best Buy. Reinvention is really about, it's everything. It's the process, it's the experience, the technology that enables it is continuously pushing the envelope. How we change lives for the better. When you know how you want a customer to feel, you re-engineer
Why is this?
how you think about going to market.
Why was there a little shade there? Oh, because it's. I see. That's what I was doing. Got rid of Dogecoin at the wrong time, bro.
She has no idea she's sitting on a
Chewy, dump it.
doesn't know that if she owns a life insurance policy of $100,000 or more, she can sell all or part of it to Coventry for cash, even a term policy. Even a term policy?
What did he say? Look at it.
Whenever mention I pick again.
He's just like, he looks like
Whenever mention I pick again.
like he just doesn't know what to do.
Speed contract manufacturing facility, Echo Lima Alpha November.
That's insane. They're like, oh my god, it's America. What is it?
Señores y señoras, ahí viene. Ahí viene el booster. Hace con nosotros. Ahí viene el booster. Hace con nosotros, se lo
I
juro.
just can't even imagine, like, the speed, the heat, the size, the mass, the way everything is shaking, and just having it be able to not break in
Muchachos, ahí está la
half
torre. Ahí está la
off
torre.
of the, you know, velocity of the. It's amazing. It really is. It really is. Just not just the fact that it's coming back down and we're landing stuff, but the size is absolutely insane. That the thing just doesn't bend. Like, and it's all, they got to be able to reuse it because I'm sure the metals that they're using and the fabrication and the time, pretty much the money that it takes to put that thing together to be able to handle itself it's awesome. It's good shit. It's good stuff. Just keep working, guys. Keep working. Chase your dreams. Whether you win or fail, or whether you make it or you don't, you know. This is what I love, right? I love the markets. What I don't love is the emotional roller coaster it can put you on. It like really does after, like, because I even see it, you know. The market can put a toll on you, like, even when you're around other people and you don't mean to. I see it happening to me not all the time, but like I try to pinpoint. I'm like, it was a bad week. Like, I'm taking that bad week into the weekend, or not even that. If it was a bad week, there was more that I could have did. Like, you know, all kinds of stuff. You know, but you just, at the end of the day, you got to enjoy what you do, and you know, always have a thirst for more knowledge. You know, I don't care what it is. You want to make a boat, you want to be a carpenter, you want to learn coding or be able to do something, I don't know, anything. You know, you want to be a lawyer, whatever it is. You know, you want to work on speedboats, you want to go sell you know, jet airliners or something. Do it. You want to learn to be a pilot? I wish I didn't have open heart surgery so that I could have went to the service, because I tried. And I would love to be able to get my pilot license and, you know, learn to fly and stuff. You know, there's so many things that, like, because I see all these guys, like, even younger guys, that they have their pilot license, they got their hours, and they're flying small corporate jets around. You know, like from Canada to USA, like there's work in the industry as a pilot. So just keep it alive. Just do it. You know, you live once. Think about it. You like, seriously, you live once. You know, make the most of it. I'm sure I'm talking to myself. Like, this is what I mean. Alright, so here we go. We are bumping up against 325. Alright. Still buyers, guys. Oh.
Ever since we introduced him to the farmer's dog, his quality of life has
What the hell?
forever changed.
Is that Joe or somebody?
Real, human grade.
What the hell was that?
It's real food.
It was like a SUV. Like I don't know. It was just weird. It had sirens, but it wasn't. Wasn't like it was white. I don't know. Who knows? All right, Tesla. Let's see what we can do here. We might be able to see if we could scalp a pullback, but I don't want to fight the trend. That's stupid. Should I wait for the pullback to 320 and then the bounce back into 325? That might be a nice little trade idea. See if we can double top up here. What I'll probably do is I'll probably put on a video. Let's see here. Let me see. Give me 1 second. Give me uno momento away. I'm gonna change this. See if that changes my voice. I want to hear something. Give me 1 second. Check mic. Hold on. I walked to the store yesterday.
We make it right now. That service.
I walked to the store yesterday. Just doing this to check my mic, guys. Give me 1 second. All right, never mind. I'm done doing it because I keep forgetting. I'm trying to listen to myself, but then I forget what setting. I forget my distance, and then I'm like, wait, did I already hit the button? All right, whatever. All right, S&P's down 1.19%, pulling back as we speak. Sellers are non-existent here on Tesla. So I would also like to give you guys a couple winners for the weekend if I can. Let me see 1 second. You know, tax-free winners. There's nothing like free money. GameStop is still looking meaty here if it can get through this level. If it doesn't, there might be a short opportunity. I'm going to put this... I'm going to put a dotted line here. This will be the... I'm going to make it that one. Alright, that's our watch. Look at Tesla. Now we got some selling pressure coming in on Tesla, guys. Now it's coming in. What do we want to look for? What could we get to? 316, 315? I don't like. Oh my gosh, I'm not. I'm going to be late on this. The market's pulling back too. 62. 62. This probably could be a losing trade here. This is probably a bad idea. 63, 65, 63, 64. Let's see. They're still buying. What I really want to watch, guys, is this level here. I want to watch this 330 level. All right, 330. 330. 330 is what I'm watching.
Shares off the lows at $18.36, down about 23%. Oscar Kilo Lima Oscar.
I think you saw sort of the Obama administration supportive. You saw the Trump 1 administration's level up that support. I think we've seen the Biden administration increase the support even further. I think we're expecting Trump 2 to increase that support even further still. If you go back and
I'm sitting here talking with the mic off. God damn it. You're at least 3, almost 4 standard deviations below our opening price for the day. It's still falling, isn't it? Tesla. Do you guys see where prior day's close is, guys? So depending on where we put in or find a bottom today, I'm going to tell you guys right now, I might even try a long going into Monday. And we need to look we need to look at the at what data that we have next week, because it's going to be important to. Come on, why does this shit do this thing? Sorry for the language. I know some people don't like the cussing and stuff. Oh my god. Alright, SPY's still pulling back. Look at that, guys. Look at that Tesla trade. Already up to 90 some cents off that reversal. Unbelievable. I should have just taken it, but I was a little hesitant. I was trying to take my time with it. I'm not paying up for a daily when it expires in just a couple hours. I'm not doing it. Alright, Saturday. Why is there data Saturday? Oh, oh, there's an event, I guess. You got a lot of Fed speakers. Remember, here at 1 o'clock, you have Baker Hughes rig count and stuff. Remember, Oxy and some of these energy names have been going crazy. So keep that in mind. All right, keep that in mind. Think about, let's look at the data for next week. So we have, like, when I look at the data too, by the way, guys, I use the data to also time my trades off of the charts. something that it's going to be a, you know, I'm going to get into on the work at the workshop that we have next weekend. All right, building permits. We don't really have anything crazy for us. Nothing really on Monday. Nothing really on Monday. Bro, that is such a move, guys. Just back to prior day's close. 592 and we're at 585. Yo, I'm probably just gonna start putting it on soon. Just to let you guys know. Alright, I'm gonna be putting on a reversal trade here. I know it might sound dumb to try and fight the trend, but I feel like we're gonna go test prior day's close either Monday or Tuesday, and I want to be there for it. Initial jobless claims. Wait. Already on Thursday? So we don't have hardly any data next week? When is the debt ceiling stuff? Look at Tesla bouncing right back. You just got the opportunity in the 60s. When is the debt ceiling? The debt seized in Delaware deadline. Debt ceiling December. See what we get. We'll temporarily suspend the debt limit through. Oh my god. My birthday, guys. My birthday is in December, by the way, just so you guys are aware. Just so everybody is made clear. My birthday is in December. Alright, I'm not getting any answers because I'm not clicking on that stuff. That's crazy. These things just went from 60 cents all the way down, all the way to 70. And now look, it's reversing. Look, now you can get them a lot cheaper. That's crazy, bro. That was a crazy move right there. All right, let's go to the SPY and the Qs because I want to see where we could get this market to turn around. Because this could be a big trade. Why do I keep seeing open orders on my account? Oh, I have to refresh it. But I already did refresh it and it continues to show up. SPY. Let's go look at the Dow. The Dow is... So the Dow has been putting in new lows, but it's just like not as much. Yo, those medical costs are out of pocket. She said out of pocket medical cost. In other words, those medical costs are out of pocket. It's kind of funny. Kind of funny if you ask me. It's not funny that it's out of pocket, but it's just funny. She said, your medical costs are out of pocket. You're damn right they're out of pocket. Everything's out of pocket right now. It's not time yet. Look, the Qs are trying to play around and retest that low. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. I'm telling you guys, man, we are so far below prior day's close. It's not even funny. We could get a massive rally, guys. Like, for real. I'm gonna buy a 590 just for the hell of it right now. All right, and hope you know what, this volume is crazy high to the sell side. Yeah, they're still selling. You know what? Let me look. Where is 18.
Day saga that saw OpenAI's chief Sam Altman's dramatic ousting and then reinstatement.
Damn, they went way too much.
Reshape the company, the culture, the employees, the mission. For today's tech check, Kay Rooney's taking a closer look at.
Nah, guys, I'm gonna buy this right now. I'm grabbing a 18th 594. It's so far out of the money. Give me a 593. Wait. There's not that much. Yeah, give me a 593. I'm buying a 593. I'm in it. I just market ordered in it. Oh my gosh, I just paid up for it. It was 13 cents. Yo, they got me, bro. I just paid nearly 17 cents for this, I'm sure. And now it's going to pull back. I'm such an idiot. Wow. I just got. I just got. How does it feel to be got? And then I'm going to back it up. I'm feeling hella bullish right now for no damn reason. Do not trade this. You will lose money. Okay, you will lose money. All of it. Don't do it. Don't do it. The market's one big sellout. So nobody's like, everybody's all bulled up. Do you guys feel it, or is it just me? Like, if you hear anybody talk on TV, anywhere, just talking markets, I don't think we pull back. That's when you get worried. That's when you should worry. All right? When everybody's all bulled up that they're saying, nah, because they've seen the other pullbacks get bought. This time I think is different. I do. I think this time's different. And not in a good way. Right? Yields are or were continuing to rise. This could help if we come in and get yields to pull back a bit off of this level. This would be so sick if I just accidentally grab the bottom. Alright, so again, just so you guys know, I do have a position on. I am in a position. I am in a position. Damn, that 30 year is still just not playing no type of games. Manage your risk. If you guys do take any trades that I take and, you know, they're not good trades or smart trades, and you get paid, you need to take your money. I don't care how little it is. If it's up 20% and you don't take something off, oh my gosh. You're not going to last long in this business. Like really, guys, like 20%, man. You can make a killing just knocking out 10, 15, 20%. You know? Here it goes. It's going to break this level. That's why I was looking at that 15-minute. It's not good. That's why I think this time is different. But again, I have a little bit of time here. I'm going to give it a little bit of room. I probably got in early, but it is what it is. Now look, see how there's like no buyers anymore? As much as there were. Yeah, they're still kind of there, but they'll disappear. Trust me. They'll run out of buying power. They'll step away. They make it look enticing, like you want to be a buyer down here, and then they just like they leave and they don't come back. And you're like, damn, y'all were just here 5 minutes ago hanging out. Where'd y'all go? All right, let's go back to Tesla. I'm not sure what happened to the 1 minute. Dude, I've been having trouble up there. It's a nice double top on Tesla. So, what did we say? We said... Wait. They're back at $80? Are you serious? So, I was eyeing up 315s. You could have got them for 40, 50 cents. Just a couple minutes ago. Twice even. Yep, look at that. That's the double bottom in your option right there. That's the double bottom right there at 48 to 50 cents. And now it's going to $1. You're about to make 100%. You're working on it. Just like that. Just like that.
Welcome back. October retail sales data did beat estimates this morning, rising 0.4 for October. That was ahead of estimates. But the data out of Allen may suggest that
I swear, bro.
as rosy. The firm says they're seeing softer traffic.
I'm such an idiot. I should have never stopped watching it. Did anybody take it? Did anyone take it?
Crude is down $1.18 now at $67.53. Natural.
That rejection up here for Tesla. Anyone at all?
Gold is down $5.90 at $25.67.10. Bitcoin futures up $1,965 at $89,885.
How important are those to pay attention to?
Yeah, thanks, Carl. It's great to be on. We're actually pretty bullish on the consumer. There was a bit of a slow
We'll see if we can get a bounce back on the pullback. But if we don't, we don't. The Qs are still just getting mollywopped.
We think both the high-end and low-income consumer will do quite well as we get into holiday and
That's insane. The Qs are below that level. You know what that means? When the Qs are below that level, that means the trade that I'm in right now is not going to end well. That means the SPY is going to be down here at 582, guys. The Qs are working on this 582 zone of the SPY. You know what I'm saying? So, it may not be wise to try to fight this type of trend here. That sucks. I'm an idiot.
Between retail winners and losers right now, John, because it does still feel like this bifurcated consumer where it just depends on what category you're in and whether the brand is speaking well to it.
I don't understand why the SPY is doing this. Or the Qs. Like, they don't want to hold anything. We should get a bounce back, though. This, in my opinion, guys, is an island reversal. Seriously. I posted it this morning. Like, look at this. And then you get this on Monday, guys. You guys get something like this. Yep, everything's cool. Right, you get something like this.
Whether it's a blanket import tariff or China tariffs were to go to 60%, that would be, quite disruptive for some. TJX, I think most of their vendors would probably eat most of that tariff. TJX has that type of power over their vendors in terms of buying power, and I think when you look at tariffs, it's not just a potential 60% tariff. What is Beijing going to do in response to a 60% tariff to all those multinational American companies operating in China? And that's probably a bigger issue.
Hey, finally, John, on electronics, Street's been trying to get their arms around just how powerful the refresh cycle will be in PCs and phones. Where do they stack on your list of favorites?
That's not my cup of tea or category that I focus on. We're mostly on the soft line side of things, but again, we're pretty bullish on the consumer. The winners in consumer, like Sarah said, it's a very bifurcated market. TJX is going to be one of those winners on Deckers, Dick's Sporting Goods.
Something like that, guys.
The holiday winners.
Get that bounce back.
We'll talk about it
Boom.
in the coming weeks on a bit of a
See ya.
with
50-day moving average. You have, you know, actually you might get it up here. You might get that test up there. That's usually how they work. Unless we come in with a gap down to the 50-day, something like this, then you would get the bounce back off the 50-day to get further, you know, stupid downside, like a lot of downside.
back above 16. That's one to watch. And then Disney, one of the huge success stories of the
12, 13. I might have to get rid of this. I was just watching level 2 there for a minute, and
now since 2018, as they say, the earnings magic is back. Thank you, Mike. Good comments.
Multi-year forecast issued by Hugh Johnston, the CFO, I think went a long way in restoring faith.
Have a great weekend. Let's get to the judge at Post 9.
Carl, thanks so much. Welcome to the halftime report. I'm Scott Wapner. Front and center this hour, the state of stocks is NVIDIA earnings loom large next week, and just as new questions swirl now about the mega.
we have NVIDIA earnings next week, guys.
Only up 1.5% since the election. Tech as a group has done okay. It's underperformed other sectors. It's only up 1%. Relative to, say, financials up 6.5%, discretionary up 5.5%, and energy up 4.5%. The hyperscalers have been uneven as well. Microsoft, Alphabet, Meta, not doing much. We mentioned yesterday Amazon hitting this high, but Josh, otherwise they're just underperformed other sectors. It's only up 1%. Relative to, say, financials up 6.5%, discretionary up 5.5%, and energy up 4.5%. The hyperscalers have been uneven as well. Microsoft, Alphabet, Meta, not doing much. We mentioned yesterday Amazon hitting this high, but Josh, otherwise there just haven't really been many standouts at a time when I think the tech trade, especially big cap tech, is being questioned.
Yeah, I think that's right. And one of the more interesting dichotomies within tech is the software versus chips debate. How do you want to be positioned? And the chips look like a mess right now. First of all, the ratio of NVIDIA to SMH is at an all-time high. So as great as NVIDIA continues to act, the rest of the group is fading hard. From election day through today, NVIDIA is up 8%. The SMH is up only 2%. Which sounds not so bad, only up 2%. But when you look at the fireworks that we've seen elsewhere, it's a big laggard group. Now you have an index that is 2% below its 50-day, only 2% above its 200-day. And within the SMH, when you look at the names, Judge, the median RSI for the group is 39. NVIDIA is 54. The S&P is about 52. So the stocks are ice cold. Only 28% of SMH names are above their 50-day, and the rest are in like little mini bear markets. So that definitely makes an impact on psychology, people being a little bit choosier when they go into tech. And I think trying to be positioned in areas where tariffs aren't so much of a big threat, international trade in general is not so much of an issue. And that, I think, explains why we are where we are. And it's where people are putting money to work currently, anywhere but semis.
Amy, since the election, the mega caps, I
going to say this every time we do this, ex-Tesla,
Right.
okay?
Right.
Because the stock has had such an outsized gain, and we generally don't talk about it as, certainly a hyperscaler related to AI or anything of the like. Alphabet's up 1%, Microsoft up 1%, Meta's down 1.5% since the election. We learned yesterday from 13Fs that Third Point has exited its Alphabet position. These are always backward-looking. They're hard to know what's real in the real time and in the moment, but nonetheless, it's an interesting thing to note. You've got Apple, Amazon, Alphabet, and Microsoft.
Yep.
What are you thinking about these stocks
Well,
now?
we're underweight this entire group. Amazon's the only one that we're sort of market weight. So we've sort of been in that position for a while, and I'm comfortable being in that position going forward. I don't think the election really moves the needle for many of these companies, and I think there's still a lot TBD to be determined about what the implications of the election are. So I'm not particularly surprised. I feel like we're continuing the trends that we sort of were experienced pre-election with this group of people sort of not really knowing what to do with it. It had a big move. They're increasing CapEx. We'll see if they get the return on this CapEx. All those questions are still out there.
Weiss, we're out of the monolith era, right? Where, you don't just look for these things as a big group to move in tandem.
Right.
They've separated themselves from one another, as I just said in the results from the election and how they've traded. But you've got all these, Apple, Amazon, Alphabet, Microsoft, and Meta.
Yeah, and I sort of put Netflix in that group as well, because of the size, and even though it's a consumer company. Look, the reality is, I don't know what's going to happen. I don't think anybody knows what's going to happen. And let's just focus on this for now. What if Lina Khan stays? Or forget Lina Khan, what if she goes? But what if somebody comes in with a similar thought and they get more aggressive? And you have both justice, SEC, everything controlled by the president. Read his mind. I can't. I don't know if he'll want to break them up. I don't know if he'll be vindictive.
There's no reason to read his mind.
Well, there is.
Read the room.
Right.
Read the room. The room is that there is going to be animal spirits are going to be unleashed, particularly when it comes to M&A and the ability of companies to do deals again. Don't read his mind. Read the room.
I'm reading room, and I don't know what room you're reading.
What are you talking about?
What are you talking about?
I'm with Weiss.
What do you mean, what am I talking about? You think anything's clear about what's going to happen in the future? I don't. I don't think it's a slam dunk. M&A picks up. Absolutely don't think about it. You've got a guy who won on a populist record, not on a big company record, right? That's not what he won on pushing the CEOs. Those are just facts, Scott.
He won on the same. He won on the same things that he won the last time.
That's absolutely not true.
Ready to break down.
That's not true.
Okay.
Okay? What he won on is saying your individual lives will be better. It will cost you less. It doesn't cost you less if you merge companies. Do you think anybody's paying less for an airline ticket than they paid 20 years ago?
You think there's like the chance of less M&A under Trump than there was under Biden?
Well, I don't think
really.
I don't think it's so. Yeah, and I'll tell you why. You can laugh, and that's fine. You can laugh, but I'll tell you why. Okay, I'll be serious.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, where are rates going, Scott?
Who knows?
They might remain where they are now.
What are the policies that Trump has?
Who knows?
Do you think they're deflationary? They're going to lower rates? No, they're going to raise rates. Do you think it makes financial sense for companies to merge if the financing costs are more than the synergies? No. So that's how I look at it as an analyst of it.
But you still need to have the PE firms actually come back to the market. And that's something and that the bankers are talking about, that there is a backlog. People were waiting for this. So I do think you probably get
From a time standpoint, you're right.
You do get a spurt,
because they're
whether
not
it lasts
generating,
or not.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
They're not generating fees with cash, with not drawing in capital. That's the biggest motivator to do deals.
Right.
Not Trump, not interest rates. Those are other valuable inputs.
There's so much pent-up demand to do deals.
We had this
It's
short,
They
guys.
still have to make economic sense.
What the?
They still have to make economic sense.
If interest rates stay around where they are, you're telling me that there aren't going to be any deals.
I'm telling you, rates aren't going to stay where they are.
I got to do better, bro.
I'm looking to the future, not today.
Oh, okay.
Okay, that's my analysis.
So in a
of what's
world
gonna
where
happen.
the economy, has the potential of picking up even further, if rates are moving up for the right reason, you're the one who's made the argument for as long as we've known each other on this program, rates and stocks can go up together because they've done that for, that's always happened. Rates and stocks can go up together. So what's different this time?
I think you're thinking of a different person.
No, I'm thinking of you.
I've never made that.
I'm thinking of you.
No, I've never made that.
Thinking of you.
They can on occasion, but that's not law. That's not what happens all the time. In fact,
Look,
there's an
the
inverse
315s
correlation
are
to
$1.
rates and markets
we
for
were
good
getting those
reason.
It's the
for
speed in
50
which rates go up
cents.
are potentially the
60
issue. But
cents.
I don't
It's
know.
also-
I'm
it's
sorry,
also-
but the notion that
Scott, have you ever done a DCF
Now it's
analysis?
breaking.
Have you ever looked at what your cost of capital
These
is,
things are
what
gonna
your
be in
weighted
the
cost of
money here
capital is?
soon.
Your weighted cost of capital gets too high, you're not doing the deal. Rates go too high, you're
You
not
get
doing the
$5
deal.
in
So
the money,
look
guys.
at the
That's
inputs
fine.
of
Back
it.
just
down
stay
to
with the
310.
argument
It's
that you
a-
made.
it's a
There's going to be
wrap.
fewer deals under Trump than there was
I
under
didn't
Biden.
say that.
You
You
did.
said that.
No, I
No, you
posed
said
you the
that.
question and you said yes.
And I'm saying I don't know. And I'll say it again, I don't know. There are the other inputs.
Of course there are other inputs, Jenny.
Okay, so I actually completely agree with Steve. And to me, when you say read the room, here's the room that I'm reading. I'm reading a room that's telling me very straight and clearly, like, chaos is coming. And so what we did over this past week, because by the way, I didn't expect a red wave. Like, I really expect
It's called the Bear Steepener.
much out there. So we went through line by line every single stock in all three portfolios. And
Why would she think it's going to be a blue wave? Like, come on, Jenny, you're better than that. You know better.
Maybe 3 million people will be deported, maybe 8 million, maybe none. Maybe, like, what's going to happen with taxes? Will the previous cuts just be extended? Will they not? What's going to happen with tariffs? Is 60% real, or is it just a hammer that he's coming to the negotiating table with? And
Probably the latter.
Probably, but here's the thing. There were a few companies in the portfolio, mostly financials, where it was clear cut. Almost everything else, it was who knows. And it's very, very hard. And getting back to your argument with Steve on rates and going up, just before the show, my partner Greg and I were on with a client talking about exactly that. And he said, Jen, particularly with respect to your dividend strategy, if rates go up, how can your stocks continue to go up? And I said, well, historically, here's the thing. Historically, rates go up because the economy is good. And even though they're considered bond proxies, the reality is they have a knee-jerk reaction. Okay, bond proxies aren't as good as the 10-year treasury, and they pull back. But the reality is they're still equities. So then the earnings are good, the stocks eventually increase, and that's the argument for stocks in general going up with rates because the economy's good and it's lifting.
Did anybody take CCJ? The 53 puts, 54 puts, whatever we were looking at. Oh my God.
Isn't as strong or as they were before, right? China is not the buyer that they were a decade ago. They're not as psyched about that. And also, with respect to chaos coming, my thought on that is very different than it was even a week ago. I would say even in the past 2 days with the nominations that we've seen, we're like, holy cow. Even this morning, thinking about Pfizer and thinking about buying Conagra, which I've been talking about forever, you see RFK, right, who now says all food is poison. Like, why do you think Kraft
And what's one of the biggest areas of M&A been? Healthcare. What healthcare CEO or PE firm is going to go buy a healthcare company not knowing what the future brings?
But even getting bigger than that, what do people do when they think it's going to be chaotic or even nervous? They hunker down.
Okay.
Right? They just do nothing.
Okay,
and
that's
I think
fine.
that's why we kind of have flatter returns than anything else.
I'm just going off every single investor of a certain level, every senior banking executive that I've spoken with is beyond optimistic about
dated
deal-making
information.
Oh,
The
but you know
world
what's
changes.
interesting?
Dated. It was before he
Dated.
nominated
This is guess.
Kennedy. It was before he nominated the head of DOD. Those are two of the largest corporations in the world.
And you know what
Neither
else?
one has management experience.
And you know what else? Both Nelson Peltz and Ann Walsh at the Delivering Alpha conference, both of them answered, like, when do you think the rally can keep going? And they're like, seems a little much. Seems like we need to
that's
pull
a
back.
different argument as to whether there's been too much euphoria since Election Day in the stock market.
Why is that a different argument? They're saying, hey, I think we need to take a pause. Like, hey, this euphoria seems to be too crazy. That was my read
You
on
think
it.
you think they're talking about the M&A market?
No, I'm talking about the broader market. I'm saying I think M&A is one sliver of what's going on. I think you're right. Big picture, in theory, right? If the regulatory environment's looser, yes, M&A picks up. But there is so much more than that. What happens if they actually deport 8 million people and there's 8 million mouths that aren't consuming calories?
Okay.
Right? Like, what happens?